If you're a creator like me, you've probably used different microphones for different jobs. You use wireless mics for freedom, USB for convenience, plugging right into your computer, and XLR when you want professional studio sound. But what if one microphone could handle all three? This is the Maono PD200W Hybrid, and after testing it in real situations like this video, and live streams and other things like that, I think it's one of the most flexible creator mics I've ever used. Maono did send me this unit for review, but they're not paying me for my opinion. They don't even know my opinion until this video comes out.
That's just like your opinion, man.
So let's go through it honestly. What does it do well? What could be better? And how could all these features work in everyday situations that you and I find ourselves in? Let's get into it. Now, here where I film most of my videos, I have a really great audio setup. Right above me, I have this great Sennheiser shotgun microphone. It retails for about $1,000, and the Maono is much more cost effective. But I did want to give you a healthy comparison, so I will be switching between these microphones throughout the video. I'll let you know. You'll see it on the screen. You got it. So when you open the box for the microphone, everything's clean and well organized. You get the PD200W mic itself, a solid metal desktop stand, which I'm not using. I'm using this newer arm here, but I want to show you the stand. Where did I put it? Oh my gosh, it's right in front of me. Not many microphones come with a stand like this. This is incredible. It's like super solid, right? Got a little bit of a height adjustment here. The mic also has a shock mount attached right to it, right out of the box. And then you also have two USB cables, USB-C to C and a USB-C to A. And then you also receive, oh God, you also receive this tiny little wireless receiver, which we'll get into in a second, but I've already lost this 3 times because it is so small. Okay, so I'm currently in edit mode of this video, but I did think of one thing that I wish was included with this system. So this dongle, great, plugs right into my phone, works fine. There's a reason why I'm not using it right now because I want to show you something. What if there was a little like attachment or Velcro or even magnetic system of some kind where it could just like fit right here to the base or something, maybe like a slot where it would like click, click, and then click, click out, kind of a thing. I'm going to lose this. I mean, it works great. It's amazing, but I'm afraid I'm going to lose it. Everything feels high quality. The mic does itself feel pretty light, but still sturdy. I was a little like when I look at my Samson Q9U here, I mean, this thing's heavy. This is not, but I think that's a pro instead of a con because this mic is just going to fit on more stands and not give you any issues. However, the mic body, it's all metal, the stand is super stable, and the design, I mean, honestly, it looks pretty professional on camera. There is, however, this soft RGB halo around the microphone that you can see. And on the back of the mic, when I press this button, you'll see that it changes colors, even giving you like some different like effects and things like that. Gotta be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the RGB on the microphones. I'm not much of a streamer. I know a lot of streamers love that. It's just not, it's not for me. But still, you can use the control knob to customize, or even if I wanted to turn off the RGB light fully. So there it is off, but then you have this RGB that is just unlit, right? So you can kind of change your aesthetic here using this light. I'm just going to go with this like multi-colored or maybe, oh, actually, it's kind of like a blue-white-ish. I don't know. There's a light. Now, the headline feature is this. This is a hybrid microphone, which means it supports 3 connection types. There's wireless, which this is the one we've really got to talk about because the other 2 you've seen before. Also, USB. I've got this plugged in via USB-C going right to my Mac, and I'm just recording it with QuickTime here. And I think I want to turn up the volume a bit here. Yeah. And then I also have XLR coming out of the microphone going into my Zoom Live Track L8. But let's break these modes down. Wireless mode, first of all, the PD200W uses a 2.4 gigahertz. We've heard this all before, right? It's a digital transmission. It's not Bluetooth. It's actually faster and it's more stable and it has better range. And setup takes, I mean, I literally just tested this. I'll show you the video of what I did right now. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Is this thing on? It took me 5 seconds. You take the receiver, you plug it into your phone, and that's it. If I move over here to, let's say, my camera and go to video and flip this thing around, it's telling me right here that the mic is connected. And if I press record, hey, this is me talking in the mic. Very exciting. Then I unplug the receiver, touch that video. Hey, this is me talking in the mic. Very exciting. It sounds great. Yeah, so I plug this into the phone. There's no software. There's no pairing. The mic just automatically pairs with the device. It just works. Now, for me, I think that is a feature that at first felt gimmicky, but then I was like, no, this makes a lot of sense. If I grab this microphone off this stand, or even actually take all of these cables and remove them from the mic, throw this USB-C dongle into the dock connected to my computer at my desk or into my computer itself, and this mic is always ready to go. I love that. I mean, the only thing you have to do is charge both of these devices because, yes, there's a battery built into the mic. We'll get into that a little bit later. But this also has somewhat of a battery in it. So, I mean, we've got to make sure it's charged. Other than that, a cable-free interface to be able to record your voice for live streams and things like that, I mean, that's pretty cool.
How's bragging camp going?
And then you can see right here on the receiver here, there's a little USB-C port as well that will, while you're using the microphone, you can still charge your device. Can we talk about this battery for a second? Inside the mic, there's a 2600 milliamp hours battery. It lasts 60 hours with the RGB off or 38 hours with it on. You must love that light if you want to lose 20 hours of charge, whatever. So you could literally record all weekend without recharging, but there's some wireless features for you. USB mode. When you're working at a desk like this, as you can see, I've got this USB-C cable going out of the mic right into my computer, and that's why I'm able just to record using QuickTime, okay? Right on my Mac. No fancy software, just recording right into QuickTime or Ecamm Live or GarageBand or Logic or whatever you want to do. And then you can also plug this USB-C cable not just into a computer, but also your phone or your tablet. It just opens up a bunch more options for you. No interface, no drivers, just plug and record, right? This USB-C recording mode unlocks a really smart feature called dual track recording. And here's what that means. And this is, I haven't seen this in a ton of mics like this. I've seen it more in the portable DJI mic, Rode Wireless Goes, but it unlocks this dual track recording, which it means it records 2 tracks at once. One at your regular gain level, and the second as a safety track. Again, we've seen this in those like wireless systems that a ton of companies are coming out with, but not with a more robust microphone like the Maono here. So that safety track stays a little... It just stays a little quieter compared to the other tracks, so that if you suddenly laugh or yell or your guest gets loud, the safety track keeps the audio clean without clipping. And when you edit, you can choose which track you want to use. And this is the kind of detail that saves a take and makes you sound professional without extra gear. Now, the most standard of all the modes, what I've got here is the XLR mode. You can plug this into any audio interface, mixer. You could plug it into a audio system in a church or anything. You can connect the mic just with a standard XLR microphone cable. And when you do that, the RGB lights and onboard controls automatically turn off, so your interface takes control of gain and monitoring. No phantom power is needed. It's a dynamic mic. That means it's just built to reject background noise and focus on what's directly in front of it. Now, plugging in to the microphone via XLR or USB-C happens right in the back of the mic, but also on the back of the mic. If I could just flip this around here, we do have a power button. We also have a headphone jack so you can monitor your audio. Really important. So it's kind of like an all-in-one device, not just a microphone for capturing audio, but you can capture audio multiple ways. You can also monitor your audio, so you don't have to have a ton of like extra audio interfaces and things like that. It's really, really good. But it doesn't matter unless it sounds good, right? So let's talk about sound quality. This uses a 30 millimeter dynamic cardioid capsule with 48 kilohertz. Is this getting boring? It sounds good. It sounds good. This is all more than enough headroom for vocals, talking, podcasts, even instruments. And then it also includes some noise reduction built into the mic. One of the most useful features is the built-in 3-level noise reduction. I'm going to be honest with you, I never use noise cancellation, isolation, background noise reduction, anything like that that's built into microphones like this one or the DJI mic or anything like that. It's not for me. But you tap once for low, tap twice for medium, 3 times for high. Each level is color-coded, and the halo light will, change based on what you selected. It's subtle, but you can really hear a difference if you've got like an AC unit or a computer fan nearby. But if that's something that you're like, I don't want to learn all that, well, there's other software out there that will do this for you. I know we talked about the back of the mic here, but let's talk about the top. There is this very large, first of all, there's a mute button, which I love. That's on my Samsung Q9U as well. Just a quick mute button. If I'm on a call and I'm just talking to someone, I just press it, mute, unmute. Same here. I can just mute and unmute, which I'm recording now, so I don't want to do. But then there's also this large knob here, which This knob on the top controls your mic gain and your headphone volume. But let's go back to this mute button for a second. When I do press mute, and by the way, I'm going to switch over to my Sennheiser. Do you see how it blinked? I don't know if you guys saw that. When I press the mute button, see how it blinks red, letting you know you're muted? Now, some people are going to find that annoying. I love it. And the knob at the top, its light also turns red to let you know you're muted. Click it again, you're unmuted. I love that. I love having that mute button, but I also love the fact that when I do mute, it's saying, hey, just so you know, you're muted. How many times have you done something? Oh, I've been muted the whole time. Ugh. So infuriating. Now, in order to control all these functions, I'm going to be a mic guy. I'm just going to be pressing the buttons on the mic. But there is a free app that you can download for Mac, Windows, iOS, and Android. And it is the Link App, I believe it's called, from Maono. Yeah, so here's the Maono Link App. I'm just going to get it. Oh my gosh. Huge test here. I'm actually setting this up on camera. Will this work? All right, let's see if it recognizes. Okay, I agree to all the things. No. Oh, you insert the receiver. Ah. Wow. Now, what happens if I just unplug the receiver? Oh, interesting. And this is still recording. This is okay. Okay, so I've got some microphone gain here. Oh, wow. Monitor volume, noise reduction. Oh, like they have different scenes. Oh, I can change the lights from here. Okay. Oh, wow. I said that I was going to be a control from the microphone guy. I love the app. 13 seconds into looking at it, and I really like it. Let's change the lights. So I'm going to make the light... oh, I have it set to breathing right now. I'm just going to say fixed, so the light doesn't move at all. I'm going to make it way bright, and I'm going to make it red. Or I can just turn the lights off. cool. So I've got kind of like the bluish green in the background. What if I did a yellow on the light? Oh, that's kind of cool. And I'm going to make it really bright. Okay, I've changed my mind. I am totally a control the mic right from the app guy. That's awesome. So the features are there, right? It's pretty cool. And I find that a lot of times when mics have features like this, it tends to be pretty gimmicky. But what I'm seeing with the Maono is it actually makes sense. Am I going to use everything? Am I going to walk around and wirelessly use this with my phone? Probably not. But could I see myself using this wirelessly to a computer? Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, I think they've done some really good work here. So real world brass tacks, I used the mic three different ways. Wireless into my phone, USB-C, right, going right into my MacBook, and then for this video, and then XLR into my Zoom LiveTrack L8. And every single setup sounded clean. The wireless setup sounded cleaner than I thought it would. There wasn't any lag. I could like, move this around and there was no problem. In this USB-C mode going to QuickTime on my computer, I keep pointing up here because when I film a video, I put my screen over here so that I can see stuff. The features built in for USB-C, they work flawlessly, which I love that more mics are putting that USB-C port on them to interface with different devices. Why'd that take me so long to... It's early. I'm recording this in the morning. Yeah, need that coffee. And then through XLR, right? It held its own next to my more expensive broadcast and podcasting mics. When it comes to the design, and again, these are just my takes. The stand height is adjustable and solid, not tall enough. But the fact that it comes with a stand, love it. I mean, nice touch. Thank you, Maono. I mean, how many times have you been like, oh, I just need a quick stand, and it comes right there with it. I love that. And the shock mount is very helpful. Cuts down on, handling noise if the mic's getting bumped a ton. And the overall footprint, like when I first picked up the mic, I was like, this is light. Is it cheap? No. But the fact that it's lighter and smaller, I mean, it gives it a smaller footprint. I mean, look at this Samson Q9U. Again, I mean, almost the same size, but this is so much heavier. And then you put the windscreen on it. Oh my gosh, look how much bigger it is. So if aesthetic and like minimalism is what you're going for, great. But also, again, since it's so much lighter, putting it on boom arms, no problem. The lighting on the knob and around, I mean, I love the feedback that they give. I think it's kind of fun. You can instantly tell if you're like muted or charging or if noise reduction mode is going on or whatever. But I mean, the lights aren't my favorite thing, but I'm sure some people, especially like streamers, are going to love that. So who is this mic for? I mean, if you're out there doing stuff that I do or doing like who would want this? If you're a podcaster, this could easily be your main mic. If you're a streamer, again, easily it could be your main mic. It's simple enough for plug and play, but powerful enough to do a little bit more pro audio stuff. And if you're a musician or someone like me who works at a church, who does like announcements videos and live streams and things like that, and you want to set stuff up quickly, especially with a little wireless dongle like this, amazing. I think it's a great mic. Brass tacks, down to business. I think the Maono PD200W Hybrid isn't just another USB mic. It's an all-in-one solution for creators like me, like someone who, moves between spaces and different contexts and styles, and it's priced like well below what you think a microphone with this amount of features would come in at. So make sure you check the link in the description if you want more info on the microphone or if you want to buy one, and drop a comment with your questions because I'm going to keep using this thing. It's been really fun so far, and I can't wait to see like what else Maono comes out with. I think they've been knocking out of the park with their recent releases. But before you go, if stuff like this microphone interests you, I mean, check out this video.